All right, all right. Well, it is. I feel like this year has flown by. I feel like I was just at GMT in April, and here we are in June. And I am getting ready to head to Game On Summer right now at this very moment. And this camera is resting on my knee, which is why it's a little wobbly. So, Game On Summer is the summer version of Game On, which I covered earlier this year when I was there. It's going to be 3 days: Friday, Saturday, Sunday. It's a lot more open and less organized than regular Game On here in the Seattle area. Basically, put your games in a schedule. There's no assigned tables. It's at the same location, so I'll do some walkarounds. You'll probably see some similar people, some similar games. But very excited to get some stuff to the table that I have yet to play. And tonight is like the it's the setup night for the guy who runs the convention, but he's letting people in to set up their big games early if you want. And I am going because I will be playing for the first time Mark Simonich's The U.S. Civil War. I'm going to play the entire campaign. We've got 2 days and some change blocked out to do that. It's 20 turns. And so I'm pretty confident we're going to be able to finish it. Very excited. I have yet to play the game. I got the newest printing, and so decided, hey, Game On Summer, perfect time. It's a big game. It's a long game, and I just finished reading the rules, by the way. This rule book is extremely dense. This is not an easy game. There's a lot going on with supply and whatnot. So we're going to be playing that starting tonight. We're going to try and knock out the 1861 year tonight if we can after we get it set up. I'll take some video as well. Maybe I'll put that right here for the setup. All right, U.S. Civil War. We have made it through spring, turn 5, spring of 1862. It's been quite back and forth. I think we both feel like we're losing, which is, I guess, the sign of a good game. It's been very eventful. McClellan is on the doorstep to Fredericksburg. Longstreet has been holding him off pretty adeptly. We actually had a change of Confederate sort of strategy in the last turn. Lee has come in this turn, but before that it was Longstreet, and he sort of made his way. He chased, who was it that he chased? Was it
Burnside?
Burnside? Yeah, he chased Burnside all the way up the Shenandoah Valley. And he almost made it on his final attack, final movement point. He managed to eliminate his force. Confederates in a good position here now. And West Virginia, I do control it. I picked it up early. I had actually the first turn of the game, I had a lot of really awesome victories. I did manage to come down here at a certain point and, put some pressure on the rear of the Confederates in coastal Virginia, but I eventually just couldn't sustain that offensive. We're going to try again. I just actually put Siegel, who came in here with 1 strength point. We might try and move in and take this port. Further down, I haven't been able to launch many amphibious assaults, unfortunately, except for the ones that, started the game with. I did actually successfully from, Pensacola. I did actually drive from Pensacola up north into Alabama, and I was almost to this Montgomery where there's a couple of depot or arsenals. Unfortunately, he was able to, just the way the initiative roll went, he was able to build a fort. He was able to reinforce it with Magruder. And now Pope, it doesn't have a lot of units. I've shipped in some more this turn to land at the port in Pensacola. I'm going to try and run them up this railroad and see if we can make an attack on Montgomery. I really want to take it because it's worth 2, but also it's got 2 arsenal points there. So it'd be
4.
Yeah, really debilitating if I can take that. Out in the Trans-Mississippi, it has been wild, the Wild West. Missouri, early, I was able to take Fayetteville, Arkansas, but then I got a bad leader, and then I decided to retreat and come around this way to kind of secure the west bank of the Mississippi, and that allowed him to counterattack. And then, of course, Johnston, was it Johnston who did all of this? Yeah, Johnston came up here. He snatched St. Louis at one point. Really, the only thing holding on was Jefferson City, which had like this tiny little militia unit in it worth 0 strength points. And it was looking pretty bad. and I managed to do a counterattack. Curtis has been my MVP without a doubt. He has won battles that he had no business winning, both on offense and defense. He chased Johnston. He cut supply for Johnston when he was in St. Louis. The Union came in here and cut all these rail lines, so Johnston was forced to withdraw from Missouri, and we've been having some skirmishes in the Mississippi floodplain. I got Grant last turn, and now he's actually got a sizable army under him, along with Rosecrans, and so I want to do some damage with him this turn. He's my best general, and it's time to bring him into play. What else can I tell you? We haven't had much action up here. We're in kind of a stalemate around Nashville. Buell almost managed to take it, but it's been kind of a war of attrition, and there just hasn't been enough force. And I've got an additional leader. He's got enough units to make an army as well, so I feel pretty good about the upcoming turn and where I'm at, but everywhere except sort of over here in the Shenandoah. But it's an awesome game so far. There's a lot to it. It's pretty dense as far as stuff that's going on. But the strategy and the stuff that unfolds as you're playing is really, really cool. We're going to be playing turn 5 when we come in tomorrow. We're playing all day tomorrow and then all day the next day, and hopefully we can finish it. It's both our first times playing, so we might get an early end based on our stupid strategy calls. But really solid game. Again, another Mark Simonich classic, I would say. Yeah, and then for the rest of the weekend, we'll be playing that, and then on Sunday I will be playing All Bridges Burning, which is the 3-player coin game about the Finnish Civil War. I have yet to play that game. I've been looking forward to it. I'm going to be playing it with someone who I haven't seen since before the pandemic, and that should be really fun. I'll do some video on that, and I'll do some walkarounds, and it'll be a good time. Yeah, wish me luck on, I don't know who I'm playing in Civil War yet, so we'll see what happens. I can guarantee you that I won't be playing them well. And then before I go, a quick little sneak peek at what I am playing at home will be coming to the channel after Game On, very likely, and that is this. Been making good progress in this recently, and looking forward to covering it on the channel. See you soon.